Imagine a young William James, perched on a stool in the bustling Harvard Library, surrounded by mountains of books. He's a restless soul, flitting between the dry, precise language of science and the swirling philosophical questions that haunt his mind. He's a student of both medicine and philosophy, a rare breed in his time, and his curiosity knows no bounds. He's already begun to weave his own threads into the tapestry of knowledge. His early essays, like Some Remarks on Spencer's Notion of Mind as Correspondence, are whispers of the revolution he'll soon unleash. They reveal a young mind grappling with the very essence of consciousness, hinting at the revolutionary idea that our understanding of the world is shaped by our own unique perspectives and experiences. Years pass, and James grows into a towering figure in the intellectual landscape. His magnum opus, The Principles of Psychology, bursts forth, a sprawling 1,200-page testament to his brilliance. He paints a portrait of the human mind, not as a static machine, but as a vibrant, ever-flowing stream of thought. He dives into the world of the infant, capturing the overwhelming sensory overload of a newborn, one great blooming, buzzing confusion. But James doesn't stop there. He ventures into the realm of the spiritual, delving into the mysteries of religious experience. In The Varieties of Religious Experience, he meticulously explores the diverse ways people connect with the divine, questioning the very nature of faith and its relationship to science. His writings are a kaleidoscope of ideas, a daring blend of scientific inquiry and philosophical musings. He sees the world through a lens of pluralism, recognizing the validity of multiple perspectives and truths. And in his later years, he dares to challenge the very foundations of reality, proposing a neutral monism that suggests a single fundamental stuff underlying both the physical and the mental. He was a visionary, a master of weaving together seemingly disparate threads, a man whose restless mind forever pushed the boundaries of knowledge. His legacy lives on in the minds of countless thinkers, from Edmund Husserl to Bertrand Russell, each carrying a piece of his profound insight. His work serves as a reminder that the greatest truths often lie at the intersection of seemingly opposing forces, and that the human mind, with its boundless curiosity, is the key to unlocking them. 1. Chronology of James's life. In the bustling heart of New York City, 1842, a tiny hand grasped the finger of Henry James, a young lawyer with ambition burning in his eyes. This was William, the firstborn, a son destined for greatness, yet unknowingly burdened by a tempestuous mind. His childhood was a tapestry woven with the threads of privilege and education, tutors and private schools molding him into a young man of intellect. But William, the son, was not content with the predictable path laid out before him. His curiosity, a restless spirit, led him to embrace the beauty of art, the complexities of science, and the allure of the unknown. As his siblings, Henry and Alice, joined the world, a family unit formed, a sanctuary where William's burgeoning mind could flourish. However, the stifling air of New York proved too confining. In 1855, the family embarked on a grand adventure, venturing into the heart of Europe. William, a young man with eyes wide with wonder, witnessed the vibrant tapestry of cultures, absorbing the knowledge of Geneva, Paris, and Boulogne-sur-Mer. He delved into the world of art, his brushstrokes capturing the essence of his surroundings and science, a siren call that promised to unveil the secrets of the universe. Yet, amidst the whirlwind of discovery, a shadow lurked within William. His spirit, a captive in its own complexity, craved a deeper understanding of the human experience. He yearned to unravel the mysteries of the mind, the delicate interplay of thought and emotion. This yearning, fueled by a profound sense of unease and a gnawing fear of the unknown, would forever shape his destiny. The family settled in Newport, Rhode Island, a haven of beauty and tranquility. William, guided by the renowned William Hunt, honed his artistic skills, seeking solace and expression through the vibrant hues of the world around him. But the whisper of his inner turmoil grew louder, an insistent voice urging him towards a different path. He sought solace in Geneva, immersing himself in the world of science at the Geneva Academy. Yet the yearning for artistic expression, a yearning that resonated with the depths of his soul, proved too strong to resist. Returning to Newport, he picked up his brush once more, but the canvas remained silent, a reflection of the internal struggle raging within him. William, a young man on the cusp of manhood, was caught in a relentless tug-of-war between the familiar and the unknown. He abandoned the pursuit of art, a decision born of an inner conflict, a deep-seated need to delve into the uncharted territory of the mind. He entered Harvard, embracing the rigors of the Lawrence Scientific School, his thirst for knowledge insatiable. His journey, however, was not without its trials. The allure of medicine beckoned, a path promising to unlock the secrets of the human body, but the echoes of his internal struggle lingered. He joined his mentor, Louis Agassiz, on an expedition into the Amazon, seeking answers amidst the untamed wilderness. The Amazon, a world teeming with life, mirrored the complexity of his own mind. Yet, even amidst the beauty of the natural world, the shadows of his inner torment followed him. A bout of smallpox, a reminder of the fragility of life, brought a chilling realization. The human experience was a fragile tapestry, easily torn by the winds of fate. Returning to Harvard, he immersed himself in the study of medicine, but the shadows of his past continued to haunt him. His body, a vessel for his troubled mind, began to betray him. Eye strain, back problems, and a relentless wave of depression threatened to engulf him. Seeking solace in the embrace of Europe, he ventured to Dresden, Bad Teplitz, Berlin, Geneva, and Paris, seeking answers in the wisdom of the ages. He delved into the depths of physiology at Berlin University, his mind absorbing the theories of Wundt, Kant, Lessing, Goethe, Schiller, Renan, and Renouvier. He sought to understand the intricate workings of the mind, its capacity for both brilliance and despair. But the answers he sought remained elusive, the shadows of his own torment a constant reminder of the complexities of the human experience. He earned his medical degree, but the practice of medicine held no allure. His own struggles, a testament to the fragility of the human psyche, had ignited a different passion, the desire to unravel the mysteries of the mind. The shadows of his depression deepened, a relentless reminder of the battle raging within him. Yet, amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope emerged. President Eliot of Harvard offered him a position, a chance to share his knowledge, to shed light on the complexities of the human mind. He accepted, but his spirit, still battling its demons, sought solace in the embrace of Europe once more. Upon his return, he embarked on a path that would forever change the course of psychology. He established the first American Psychology Laboratory, a testament to his unwavering dedication to understanding the human mind. He married Alice Howe Gibbons, a woman who stood by him through the storms of his life, a beacon of light amidst the shadows. He wrote, he lectured, he debated, his voice rising above the din of the world, challenging the prevailing norms, seeking to understand the human experience in all its complexities. He became a leading voice in the emerging field of pragmatism, his ideas resonating with a world yearning for meaning and purpose. He embraced the challenges of his time, advocating against imperialism, his voice a testament to his commitment to justice and equality. Yet, the shadows of his past never fully receded. The battles within him, the struggles he had faced, were woven into the very fabric of his being. He remained a man of contradictions, a brilliant mind battling its own demons, a man of deep faith wrestling with the mysteries of existence. His life, a tapestry of triumph and struggle, offered a glimpse into the complexities of the human experience. He was a testament to the power of the human spirit, a man who, despite his own demons, sought to illuminate the path for others, leaving an indelible mark on the world of psychology and philosophy. His legacy, a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness, continues to inspire generations of thinkers and dreamers, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can find its way to the light. 2. Early writings. The air crackled with intellectual energy as William James, a man known for his unconventional thinking, delved into the complexities of the human mind. He wasn't content with simply dissecting the brain's intricate workings. He sought to understand the very essence of human experience, the things that truly mattered. He began his journey by taking aim at the renowned Herbert Spencer, a philosopher who sought to explain the world through a lens of pure logic and adaptation. Spencer, James argued, was blinded by his own beliefs, projecting his vision of what ought to be onto the intricate tapestry of human life. Survival of the fittest, James retorted, is but one thread in the rich tapestry of human experience. What about the warmth of friendship, the thrill of art, the joy of contemplation? These are the very things that give meaning to our existence. James saw humans as complex creatures driven by a multitude of passions, desires, and values. He believed that these internal drives, these telos, shaped our perceptions of the world, influencing the very truths we believe to be absolute. This, he argued, made the pursuit of objective truth a never-ending dance, a dynamic interplay between the world and our own unique interpretations. In a later essay, The Sentiment of Rationality, James delved deeper into this interplay, arguing that our sense of rationality itself was not a cold, detached logic, but rather a tapestry of feelings and intuitions. He described the marks of rationality as a sense of ease, a feeling of completeness, and a yearning for both unity and clarity. He envisioned a spectrum of rational thought, with some philosophers gravitating towards a unified, harmonious view of the world, while others embraced a more fragmented, unpredictable reality. He saw these preferences as reflections of our deepest emotional inclinations, the mental temper that shaped our understanding of the universe. James's own mental temper was a curious blend of these two extremes. He recognized the beauty of a universe that felt intimate and familiar, yet he also embraced the wild, unpredictable nature of existence. He saw the world not as a static, predetermined system, but as a dynamic interplay between our internal desires and the external world. In a world obsessed with rigid definitions and absolute truths, James offered a refreshing perspective. He challenged us to embrace the complexity of human experience, to acknowledge the role of our emotions and passions in shaping our understanding of the world, and to recognize the inherent subjectivity in our quest for knowledge. His ideas, like a symphony of diverse instruments, resonated with a generation yearning for a more nuanced understanding of the human condition. And his legacy continues to inspire, reminding us that the journey of understanding is a lifelong adventure, fueled by both reason and passion, and forever shaped by the unique tapestry of our own individual experiences. 3. The Principles of Psychology. The year was 1878, a time of burgeoning intellectual pursuits. James, a man known for his sharp mind and even sharper wit, was approached by Henry Holt, a prominent publisher. Holt, with an eye for the next big thing, had a proposition, a psychology textbook. James, never one to shy away from a challenge, readily agreed. Little did they know, this seemingly simple agreement would set off a chain of events that would stretch over a decade and redefine the very essence of psychology. 12 years passed. The clock ticked, the seasons changed, and the world outside continued its relentless march. But inside James's mind, a battle raged. Psychology, as he saw it, was a tangled mess, a jumbled puzzle with no clear solution. He struggled to capture its elusive nature, to pin down its essence. His thoughts, once clear and concise, became a whirlwind of introspection, a relentless stream of self-examination. He felt like a sculptor wrestling with a block of marble, forever chipping away, never quite sure what form would emerge. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the manuscript was complete. But the joy of accomplishment was quickly overshadowed by a crushing self-doubt. To Holt, he confessed his feelings in a letter, calling his creation a loathsome, distended, tumefied, bloated, dropsical mass, testifying to nothing but two facts. First, that there is no such thing as a science of psychology, and second, that W.J. is an incapable. Despite his harsh self-criticism, James's loathsome mass, a 1,000-page tome, became his magnum opus. It was a swirling blend of psychology, physiology, and philosophy, a captivating exploration of the human mind, its depths, and its complexities. It was a bold attempt to break free from the rigid confines of traditional psychology, a defiant cry against the prevailing deterministic view of the world. James, armed with his own introspective experiences, sought to understand the human mind as a flowing stream, a dynamic entity rather than a static collection of ideas. He delved into the realms of the stream of thought, the consciousness of self, emotion, and will, exploring these concepts with a depth and insight that had never been seen before. His work wasn't confined to the sterile confines of a laboratory. He drew inspiration from his own life, his own experiences. The rhythm of a lost word, the deep connection to loved ones, the raw emotions of grief, the agonizing struggle of choice, all these found their way into his writing, painting a vivid tapestry of the human experience. He challenged the established order, questioning the very foundations of reality. He argued that our perception of the world, our experiences, were shaped by our interests, our desires, our emotions. He saw the world not as a fixed, objective reality, but as a dynamic interplay between ourselves and the world around us. James's work wasn't just about understanding the mind, it was about understanding ourselves. It was about embracing the complexities of our own consciousness, our own choices, our own humanity. His Principles of Psychology was not just a textbook, it was a journey into the heart of what it means to be human. It was a testament to the power of introspection, the value of self-discovery, and the enduring mystery of the human mind. And despite his initial doubts, it became a lasting legacy, a foundational work that continues to inspire and challenge generations of thinkers and dreamers. 4. Essays in Popular Philosophy. The year is 1897. The air crackles with the energy of a world on the cusp of change. In the heart of this intellectual ferment, a man named William James, a renowned philosopher and psychologist, publishes a collection of essays titled The Will to Believe and Other Essays in Popular Philosophy. It's a collection of his musings, his ponderings on life, faith, and the human condition gathered over the past 2 decades. Imagine, if you will, a fireside chat, the crackling flames casting flickering shadows on the faces of a group of friends, all eager to hear James's latest insights. "Let's talk about belief," James begins, his voice warm and engaging. "We often think of belief as something we arrive at through reason, through logic and evidence. But what about those times when the evidence is incomplete, when the path ahead is shrouded in uncertainty?" He pauses, letting the question hang in the air before continuing. "Imagine yourself on a perilous mountain trail, a treacherous ledge looming ahead. You don't know if you can make it, but you have to believe. The very act of believing, of trusting in your own ability, might be the only thing that allows you to cross that chasm." His friends nod, understanding dawning on their faces. They've all experienced moments where faith, not logic, was the guiding force. "This is what I call the right to believe," James explains, leaning forward. In certain situations, it's not just permissible to believe, it's necessary. It's the only way to move forward, to achieve something that might otherwise seem impossible. He goes on to explore the implications of this idea, delving into the nature of religious faith, the complexities of human morality, and the intricate dance between science and spirituality. There's a certain blindness we all possess, James reflects, his gaze distant, a blindness to the perspectives of others, their experiences, their values. He tells a story, a vivid account of his journey through the mountains of North Carolina, where he encountered a landscape scarred by human intervention. Initially, he saw only destruction, but upon talking to the settlers who had cleared the land, he began to understand their perspective. They saw not devastation, but a testament to their hard work, their struggle for survival. We must learn to tolerate, to respect, and to indulge those who see the world differently, James urges, his voice filled with conviction. Each of us holds a piece of the truth, a fragment of understanding, and only by acknowledging the diversity of perspectives can we hope to grasp the full complexity of life. As the fire crackles and the night deepens, James continues to weave his tapestry of ideas, his words echoing in the hearts of his listeners. He speaks of the importance of embracing the unknown, of finding beauty in the ordinary, of living a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. And so, James's The Will to Believe becomes more than just a collection of essays. It becomes a conversation, a dialogue that continues to resonate across generations, challenging us to question our beliefs, to embrace the complexities of human existence, and to find the courage to believe in ourselves, in each other, and in the unfathomable mystery of life itself. 5. The varieties of religious experience. The air hung heavy with the scent of old books and the quiet hum of contemplation. In a room bathed in the soft glow of a lamp, William James, a man of restless mind and a heart filled with curiosity, delved into the depths of human experience. He was not merely a psychologist, but a seeker, a cartographer of the soul, charting the uncharted territories of the human spirit. His latest endeavor, Varieties of Religious Experience, was a journey into the heart of faith, a quest to understand the essence of the divine as it manifested in the lives of individuals. He began his journey by drawing a bold line in the sand, separating the world of the healthy-minded from the shadowed realm of the sick soul. The healthy-minded, like the radiant Walt Whitman, embraced life with an unshakable optimism, their souls painted in hues of sky blue, their hearts overflowing with a boundless sense of goodness. Their faith was a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of joy, a symphony of hope played on the strings of their being. But James knew that life was not a simple melody. The human soul, he realized, was a complex instrument, capable of producing both soaring highs and chilling lows. The sick soul, he wrote, was a haunting counterpoint, a melody tinged with melancholy and doubt. Here, the shadows of life stretched long, casting a chilling chill upon the soul. James himself, in a rare moment of vulnerability, admitted to experiencing these dark, unsettling depths, a terrifying dread that gripped him with an almost unbearable intensity. The path of the sick soul, however, was not a dead end. There was a possibility of transformation, of rebirth. James, a keen observer of the human psyche, noticed a pattern, a phenomenon he labeled the twice-born. Individuals who had descended into the abyss, who had wrestled with the demons of doubt and despair, could emerge from the darkness, reborn with a renewed sense of purpose and an unshakable faith. This transformation, he believed, was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a testament to the profound power of faith. James, always the meticulous scholar, meticulously documented these experiences, analyzing the narratives of individuals like Street, Augustine, Henry Alline, and Leo Tolstoy, all of whom had traversed the path of the sick soul and emerged on the other side, transformed. He was particularly fascinated by the concept of assurance, that profound sense of peace and certainty that settled over the soul after a spiritual awakening. It was a state of being, James wrote, where all worry melted away, replaced by a profound sense of harmony, a belief that all is ultimately well. His journey took him to the mystical realm, a world of ineffable experiences, where language faltered and reason failed. He described the 4 marks of mystical states, each a unique fingerprint of the divine. Ineffability, where words fail to capture the essence of the experience. Noetic quality, the sense of profound understanding. Transience, the ephemeral nature of these states. And passivity, the inability to control their arrival or departure. He pondered, are these states windows through which the mind looks out upon a more extensive and inclusive world? As his exploration drew to a close, James reached a poignant conclusion. He acknowledged that religious experience, while often profound and transformative, could not be objectively proven. Yet he believed that these experiences offered a glimpse into a reality beyond our everyday understanding, a greater reality that connected us to something larger than ourselves. He wrote, "The further limits of our being plunge, it seems to me, into an altogether other dimension of existence from the sensible and merely understandable world." In the end, James did not offer answers, but rather posed more questions, igniting a fire of curiosity in the hearts of his readers. He left us with a profound sense of the mystery of human existence, a sense that the journey of faith, like the human spirit itself, was an endless exploration, a journey filled with both beauty and darkness, hope and despair, but ultimately a journey worth taking. 6. Late writings. The year is 1907. A crisp autumn wind whips through the streets of New York City, rustling the leaves of the towering oak trees that line the avenues. In a cozy study, lit by the warm glow of a fireplace, sits a man of profound intellect and boundless curiosity, William James, the father of American pragmatism. James, a man of undeniable charm and a twinkle in his eye, is in the midst of crafting a philosophical masterpiece, a book that will forever change the landscape of thought. It's called Pragmatism, and it's not just a book, it's a manifesto, a call to arms for a new way of seeing the world. He's not one for rigid dogma, James. He sees the world as a fluid, dynamic entity, where truth isn't a static concept, but something that evolves with our experiences. He believes that the meaning of an idea is found not in its abstract definition, but in its practical consequences, in how it affects our lives. What difference does it make? He asks, his voice resonating with a gentle yet firm conviction. That's the question that truly matters. As he delves deeper into his work, James ponders the human mind, its complexities, and its limitations. He sees a fascinating duality in human nature, a constant tug-of-war between the tough-minded and the tender-minded. The tough-minded, he believes, are the pragmatists, those who embrace the cold, hard facts of the world. The tender-minded, on the other hand, are the idealists, those who yearn for meaning and purpose beyond the realm of the tangible. James, ever the mediator, believes that the true path lies in finding a balance between these two extremes. He sees himself as a bridge between the two, a man who can navigate the world of both logic and emotion, of science and spirit. He writes about truth, not as a fixed entity, but as a dynamic process, something we continually shape through our experiences. He compares truth to health, a state of being that allows us to move forward without being caught off guard, to live with a sense of purpose and direction. James, the humanist, recognizes the human element in the pursuit of truth. He acknowledges that we don't create truth out of thin air, but that we shape it through our interactions with the world around us. He writes about the resisting factors of experience, the things that shape our understanding and guide our beliefs. He acknowledges the limitations of human perception, the fact that we see the world through a lens shaped by our own experiences, our own biases. He embraces the wild universe, a world of constant flux and change, a world where new being comes in local spots and patches, and yet he finds beauty in this chaos, in the human ability to find meaning and purpose within this constantly shifting landscape. James's work is a testament to the power of human thought, to the ability of the human mind to grapple with the complexities of existence and find meaning in a world that often seems chaotic and unpredictable. His legacy endures, inspiring generations of thinkers and reminding us that the pursuit of truth is not a rigid exercise in logic, but a vibrant human endeavor.